It has been a while. This is number 1 of 3 videos that I am filming that will be uploading, but this is actually the 3rd video I filmed. So there are 2 cash stuffings that I filmed. I did them first because I had the money out and I didn't want them, like, the money to just sit there, because I didn't know when I was going to get time just to sit down and have a chat with you guys. But hi, how's everyone doing? For those who don't know me, like if this is the first video you're clicking on of mine, or for those of you who may have forgotten who I am in my absence, my name is Nissa. I am a married mum of 2 from South Australia, and I went missing for 2 months roughly. I swear there's an explanation. I think it's been 2 months, might be a little bit shy of 2 months, but yeah. So what the heck happened, hey? A lot of life has happened. Yeah, a lot of life has happened. So I reckon it was around about the time Taylor Swift tickets where I sort of went on my hiatus, and that is because right before the Taylor Swift tickets went on sale, I started feeling like I was coming down with a cold. And then Taylor Swift happened and I didn't get tickets and I got really stressed, and I actually had the most horrific migraine attack I've had in my life. So unfortunately, I'm one of those people who suffer with chronic headaches, and if I don't get on the top of them, they actually turn into full-blown migraines. And not just the type of migraines where people are like, oh, I've got a migraine, you know, I can't come in today. I can't talk when I have a migraine. I can't open my eyes when I have a migraine. I can barely open my mouth because my jaw locks and gets really sore. It's bad. And this is the biggest one I've ever had. I actually thought my brain was going to explode out of my head, and I didn't move from my bed, and this isn't an exaggeration, for 3 days. I had an ice pack on my forehead, an ice pack on the back of my neck, and I was just slouched on the bed with my head kind of like my face angled off the bed with a bucket on the floor. And I didn't move unless it was to have my husband try and give me water through a straw, or to change my ice packs or go to the toilet. For 3 days. Like, I'm not even exaggerating that. I couldn't. And then as soon as the migraine started to ease, the cold that I thought I was getting hit me. It was like my body put the flu on hold when the migraine hit, because it was like, dude, we can only handle one. And as soon as I started getting relief from the migraine, I came down sick with influenza. Now, if you've ever had influenza A or B or any of the bastards, you know, holy crap, I was so sick. I had it last year as well, at the exact same time my family all had COVID, and I was sicker than my family when they had COVID. And I had it again. And then it was hell. I lost just shy of 10 kilos in 8 days. And I was really crook. And then as soon as I started to get better, each person in my house came down with something, but it was like it didn't all happen at once. It didn't overlap. It was like, oh, okay, now it's my husband's turn. Oh, okay, now it's my son's turn. And it was just like, so there was like 4 or 5 weeks where all we did was function on we just was sick. We just got through the days, basically. And then everything increased again. The cost of living increased again. I noticed it increased again in the grocery stores yesterday when doing my fortnightly shop. Things that, you know, like, for example, my kids' yogurt pouches have jumped again to now like $1.10. And like fizzy drinks, like Coles brand fizzy drinks that aren't even that nice, have jumped all the way up to $1.20. And I know it doesn't sound much, okay? But when you're doing a grocery shop and over half of the items you're buying have all had a price increase, it adds up so quickly. Anyway, let's not get on stuck on a tangent about that. But basically our budget was no longer working for us, and I woke up and I was sick and tired of paying money to Afterpay every fortnight. And it wasn't a little bit of money. Sorry, I'm just going to have a little iced coffee break. It wasn't a little amount of money. And so I just decided to stop stuffing money at all. We didn't have splurge. We didn't have treats. We just knuckled down and I paid off all of the Afterpay. I reworked the budget. I reworked my binders and we just gave it all a refresh. There's a new system in place, new budgets, and I'm really hopeful that this is going to work this way. So without further ado, I was kind of hoping my parcel from Carocash would get here in time to film this. And to be fair, I only placed it like a couple days ago and she only shipped it like a couple days ago. So I shouldn't be expecting it to be here, but I was hoping it would be here. And I could always wait, but I just want to upload videos. I just want to I'm ready now. I want to just get right into it. So anyway, I'm gas bagging. I have got a change up with my binders. We now have a black, a purple, a pink, and a blue. This one, though, is not being used until 2024, so next year, but I will explain that. So, black binder is now my everyday expenses one. I thought the black would look really nice with Caroline's envelopes that she does that I buy. Let me move these other binders out of the way. Make sure we're in the center. And it's the same old envelopes. I do have some new ones coming. So there will be a grocery top up. That's like when we need bread, milk, strawberries, because they're like the things we can't live without. That'll go here. That'll go first. And then it will be takeaway. Then my splurge, Tyler's splurge, the kids' Cookie will get taken out and it will be changed to puppies because we have Cookie and Milo now. Cleaner will stay the same. Hair, gifts. So this is actually going to be a proper gifts envelope. This is just a sticker that I've put on there. I'm actually having a proper one made. Emergency cash, Facebook Marketplace, miscellaneous savings, nails. I kind of stuffed up and I was supposed to change the hair and nails to a head to toe, but I forgot. And then I was like, I've got a spare envelope. What should I call it? And then I just made a back to bank one, which is fine. It's fine. So there will also be a sport one added, a chemist one added, a back to bank added, and yeah, the grocery top up one added as well. So there will be some new ones, but that's the look of my everyday variable, we spend it all the time binder. Then we have my sinking funds binder, which has stayed the same-ish. I think I've added some different, I can't remember actually what it looked like, but we've got the car rego, and this is all the money I stuffed in it yesterday when I did those videos that you'll see after this one. We've got car maintenance, we've got school savings, Christmas, milestone, concerts, weekend away, and Ollie's bedroom. I think the Ollie's bedroom one's different. He's growing up, you guys. He's 7 now. So we also had Ollie's 7th birthday while I was on my hiatus, and he's just such a big boy now. Like, his room, he just thinks it's too babyish, and he likes things like Venom and Star Wars, and his favorite colors are black and red. And so we're just saving up some money to give him a big boy bedroom, basically. Then I've got my savings challenges. Now this is going to be, oh God, I hope that's still recorded. You know what? I don't have time to fix it all. I have no idea at what point that cut out. When I rewatch this back, if you didn't see my purple sinking funds binder, I'll record it again and add it at the end of the video, but okay. Oh, I hate when my phone does that. Okay, so my savings challenge binder. This is going to be getting done differently. Hang on, coffee break. All right. This is going to be getting done differently. Excuse me. I'm taking a leaf out of Taylah Louise Budget's book. And because with our budget, it just, not every week can I stuff things into the savings challenges. if it does, it's like it's $20 and it just doesn't feel worth it. And I was getting really discouraged and it was kind of affecting my motivation to just stuff in general. And so I decided what I'm going to do instead is whenever there's money left over from pays or whatever, bonus money, whatever, throughout the month, I'm going to stuff it away and save it up. And then I'll have one video at the end of every month where I do a savings challenge video. Every now and again, I might do like a bonus game day sort of thing. I've been inspired by a lot of people on this, like on YouTube, and I'm going to do a shout out at the end of all of the accounts that I'm really loving, because they helped me create this new system, get back on track purely just by uploading themselves. And that's just kind of like the give and take with this community. We're all just sort of doing our own thing, doing what works for us, but like it just coincides with also just helping each other and like inspiring other people. And it's just what this all is about. So anyway, that's just spiel about this. So what that means though is I've decided for this next season, I won't be doing the seasonal challenge from Carocash, which is like, because spring is my favorite season. But my personality type is, if it's like the fact that I can't do it weekly, how it's supposed to be done, it would actually bother me a lot. So I'm just not going to do it. I did place an order with her, like I said, so I am getting Q4 challenge for free. But I'm not sure if I'm going to start that either, because it's pretty much the same situation. Like it's a weekly thing. And you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. All right. Without further ado, let's have a look at this savings challenge binder. So as you can see already, I have some money stuffed away for the end of September. So far I've got $50, $60, $70, $80 stuffed away to do savings challenges. And I did go through this in what will be the third video you guys see. So my bonus cash stuffing, which is from our tax. I'm pretty sure I ran through this, but I'll do it again anyway. And then we've got $1,000 savings challenge. This is to buy myself a computer, because exciting news, I applied for university. So it's not a degree, what I've applied for. When I was in high school, I did not get what was then referred to as a tertiary score. I believe now it's, what's it called? It's like an ACTA or something like that score. Basically the score to get you into courses in university. I didn't get one. So I'm doing the foundations course through Uni SA, which is 6 months of that. And then I have to do a 6-month undergraduate's degree on something in order to get the scores. And then once I get that, if I get the score I'm hoping for, I will hopefully one day in the next year, maybe 2, I will hopefully be going to university to study to become an occupational therapist. So if you do not know, my eldest son, Oliver, he is on the autism spectrum. And my whole life, I've not had a real career because I just didn't know what I wanted to do. Nothing ever really stuck. And then we went down this road with my son. And for a long time, I just was doing therapy at home. And I've become very, informed and educated, unformally educated by his therapist. And I do a lot of it at home. And it's just, I see a need for it as a parent trying to access therapies when there's no therapists. But also, I see the value in it in the way of, not financially, but I see the value in it for helping families and children and just humans have better quality of their life. And just it's just, I don't really know how to say it. I think I found it. I think I found my passion. And of course it came through my son. But this way I can help his peers who are on the spectrum, who are yet to come up and walk on the same path as him. And I don't know, I feel good about it. So yes, that's another exciting bit of life. I am going to university, or 15 years after graduating high school. I don't really know how to be a student, which is also what this foundations course will help me to do. It's going to, 1, get me back into the study mode. 2, it's going to be like a good test run to see if I can even fit this into my life before I dive headfirst into a really expensive degree and then have to cancel it because I'm too busy or it's not working out. Like, this is a good trial. And 3, it will teach me how to academically write essays, how to reference, how to use Microsoft Word. I don't even know if I know how to use the new version of Microsoft Word. Like, so yeah, that's what this is for. Buffer is obviously for my emergency fund. Ideally, I'd like to have $2,000 by the end of the year, but overall, in general, I'd like to always have at least $5,000, and at the moment, there is nothing. There is not a dang thing in my emergency fund. So, yep. Self-care, because I deserve it. Well, then we've got, of course, Pepsi Cheers, but today it's an iced coffee. Cheers, Caroline. Here's to you for making all of these amazing products that I am obsessed with buying. Then we've got Heads or Tails for fun. Then we've got Date Night because my husband and I never see each other. And that would be nice. Birthday party time. And then, of course, the infamous baby. I am not pregnant. We are not trying to get pregnant. Baby number 3 is something that is pinned in our table right now. I am hoping to pull the pin out and like action it at some point. But right now, no. But I figured if we have a baby, it's a nice little nest egg to get stuff, because we got rid of all of the stuff because after 2 boys, like, it had just gotten really worn out and we were having storage issues because we didn't need the anyway. And if we don't have a baby, then we've got some extra money to put towards something else. So there's that. And now this video is going to be like 100 years long. Hope you got something like a nice drink to sit and, you know, enjoy. Hope you're not falling asleep. Now this one here is something that I've made myself. Like, I didn't buy the stuff that's in here, kind of. I was actually inspired, and I should have done my homework better before I started filming this, but then I started filming and now I don't want to stop, so I do apologize. I will put names and links in the like description box if I can find it. But I was actually inspired from watching the lovely Jayne from Jayne's Budgets. I believe she's a relatively new channel, but I love her aesthetic. It's kind of where I got the inspiration for a placemat to break up the color of the wood of my desk. And I'm really enjoying her videos. She got a binder that was made by another creator, and it was a yearly savings challenge. So every month, like, there's weekly amounts and then it's an envelope for each month kind of thing. And I got a little bit inspired by that, but I'm also trying to be frugal. So I decided to just try and create it myself, but I will give credit where credit is due, and I will do my homework better than I did before I started filming this, and I'll do my best to link it all in the description. So this is what I have come up with. So this will start next year. So January, and each month I think I'm saving $100. So hopefully by the end of 2024, I will have $1,200 to put towards something. So, you know, it's just a variation of different amounts every week, but it always equals $100 by the end of the month. And yes, I know some of these months are going to have 5 weeks in them. It just means that 1 week out of that month, I don't have to do it, and that money will go somewhere else. But these are just little spare envelopes that I had that came with each of my binders every time I bought them. And I just went to my mum's and printed off pieces of paper, and I've literally just slipped them in here. Like, they're not stuck. They're literally just slotted in here. And every time I do it, I'll just colour in the heart. And then, yeah, so each month will be, oh God, I knew that was going to happen. I was going to mess it up and it was going to bother me. That'll do. That's pretty even. And then, yeah, hopefully by the end of it, there will be $100 in each envelope. So that's what that one is. What else? What else do I need to catch you up on? I'm not really sure what else I could do? As far as channels, I'm actually going to stop recording. I'm going to go into my YouTube and I'm going to write down the channel names and the creators' first names if they've got it publicly sharing. And I'm going to give a shout out to them, because while I've been in this hiatus, there have been moments where I've gotten really discouraged, like, it's not working, why do I bother, it's too hard. And then I was watching these videos and it was keeping me focused. It was keeping me like on track without actually doing it. It was keeping me in the mindset of doing it, and it was actually getting me more and more excited to figure out our shit so that I could start doing it again. So I definitely want to give them a shout out. So I will be right back with some accounts to share with you. Okay, I'm back. Let me get situated. Oh no. Well, I have a video where it's not a hot mess. Okay. I have my list. So these are the women that I want to give shout outs to, because their videos, like their channels and their content, I have been pretty much watching religiously, like regularly, like I'm up to date with all of their videos for months now. So the first one is, of course, my darling Julie at the Aussie Budget Queen. She has been so lovely to me from my very first day here on YouTube. Actually, she was really nice to me. I didn't realize this till I was going back and looking through the heinous comments I got on a TikTok. But I went viral on TikTok like a year and a half ago for a cash stuffing video. And it was hilarious. TikTok is a crazy place and it's horrible. Do not go there. But I went viral. And I didn't realize, but Julie had actually commented on that TikTok before I'd made my YouTube channel. And she was so lovely, and it's definitely just a personality trait and a kindness that she has shown to me consistently throughout. So I have to give a big shout out to Aussie Budget Queen, Julie. And then, of course, I'm pretty sure she's like the Dalai Lama of the Australian cash stuffing world. And I bet you know who I'm talking about before I even have to say it. If you guessed who I'm talking about before I've even said her channel or her beautiful name, leave a black heart, which should be another giveaway of who I'm talking about, in the comments. Of course, I'm talking about Carocash, aka the wonderful Caroline. I actually have gone all the way back to her very first video and watched every single video. And I believe she had been uploading for over a year before I found her. So I am a dedicated supporter of her videos, I guess you could say. And then, of course, the other one that's kind of been like an OG for me in the cash stuffing world here on YouTube is Taylah from Taylah Louise Budgets, who's another one I think quite a lot of people also follow. And then I've also got Sarah from Budget with Sarah. She has like a Mickey Mouse setup, and it's always so pleasing. My 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old, is obsessed with Mickey Mouse, and if I'm watching one of her videos and he comes over to bother me and see what I'm doing, and I'm watching one of her videos, he'll just be like, oh my God, it's Mickey Mouse, and he loves it. So Sarah, you share that passion with my son James, both very big Mickey Mouse supporters. And then I've got mumwife_budget life, who is the lovely Amanda. And I don't know what it is about Amanda. It feels like I'm on FaceTime with a friend. I'm not talking to her, but it's that feeling that I also get when I'm on FaceTime with like my sister or my friend or someone. And it's so weird because I'm not even sure if we've had any communications with each other. I am terrible for commenting. I'm so sorry. I know it's important for everybody's algorithms to grow. I'm working on it. I'm going to make it a habit that I'm going to try and do that whenever I watch someone's video, I like it and leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. I'm sorry, I'm working on it because I do appreciate when you guys comment on mine. But in saying that, I can't remember if I've ever actually spoken to Amanda, and yet I get that really comforting feeling from watching her videos. So thank you, Amanda. I love you. And then I feel bad because I'm not sure if I've just missed it or she hasn't shared her name for privacy reasons, which go you, girlfriend. But I'm really enjoying Get Stuffed Budgets. And I believe she's on holidays at the moment. This single mama, she worked her ass off and she's taken her boy on a holiday because he was promised one. And that is just mama showing up, just like mamas always do, I feel. And anyway, those are the 6 main ones that I never skip a video for. And often I'll rewatch the videos multiple times because I'll be watching them while I'm doing stuff like cooking dinner, washing the dishes, folding laundry. But all 6 of these ladies for me recently have just been really keeping me where I needed to be to stay focused on this. So a big thank you to you guys. And please, all of their channels will be linked in my description box. Please, if you're not already, go follow all of them. Go watch their content. They are inspiring. They are kind. They are supportive. They are just simply wonderful human beings who have inspired me to fix my finances, and I really do believe that they'll do that for you too. I don't know if there's anything else for me to talk about with you guys. Like this is the catch up. From here, you're going to have a normal cash stuffing video from me, and then there'll be a bonus one, and then there'll be a bit of a break until next pay. We have had some more things come up that is going to stretch our budget out next week. So I don't know what kind of video you're going to get next week. There will be some cash stuffing. I just don't know how much. I'm going to be hustling and working my ass off between now and the next pay bracket to try and have as much income come in, whether it is from getting extra shifts at work, for doing side hustling. I want to be motivated again, and I'm feeling that. So hopefully it's onwards and upwards, different mindset. You know, I don't need to be Usain Bolt in this race. As long as I'm still taking steps forward for my family, and we are not at a point where we once were, where we couldn't afford to eat dinner, where we had to borrow in order to, you know, buy something simple as baby Panadol. Like we've come very far, and I need to reflect on that and be proud of that, and just remember that it's not a race. And times right now are difficult financially, and it's okay. It's all okay. We're going to be okay. And yeah, I'm just really grateful that I'm able to come back, and I'm really looking forward to reconnecting with all of you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being patient. Thank you for staying loyal. And here's to all of us growing and keeping one foot moving in front of the other one and helping each other up if we stumble. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Here we go. We are back. All right. Bye, guys.